Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing my foundation routine. I just wanted to have this video up in case anybody has any questions, especially from my Instagram at Ashley Blends, because I do post a lot of my eyeshadow looks, and in case anybody wanted to see an in-depth tutorial on what I do on my face, they can just find it here on my YouTube. I'm actually really proud with how it came out, so I hope that you guys like it as well. If you have any questions about my eye look, it is a video that I titled How to Cut Your Crease If You Have Hooded Eyes, and it is sort of like a mini tutorial of what I do. But after these two videos, I do plan on filming things like story times or facts about me, something along those lines. Probably not facts about me necessarily, but a Q&A or something, because I kind of want my YouTube to not only be makeup, so stay tuned for that. Without further ado, let's get into this foundation routine. The first step that I do is make sure that my skin is moisturized. I don't have a specific moisturizer, I just moisturize my face with whatever is available to me. After I moisturize my face, I go ahead and do my brows and eye makeup, which are already done. So then I proceed to priming my face. I use the Benefit Porefessional primer. I've had this primer for about a year or less than a year, but it's lasted so long. I put it on my face like so. I used to blend it out with my fingers, but as I do my brows and my eyeshadow, my fingers get a little dirty. So I blend it out with a BH Cosmetics brush that I got in a brush set on their website, which is this one. After I have primed my face, I go in with my favorite foundation at the moment, which is the Frankie Rose Matte Perfection Foundation. This foundation is honestly so good. I do not really like matte foundations, but I found that this one isn't too matte, and if it does look too matte, I just spray MAC Fix Plus on top and it looks really dewy, which is my preferred type of finish. But if you like a really matte face, then I think this foundation is perfect for you. So when I apply it, I just squirt it on my face just for the same reasons. I just don't want to get my fingers dirty, and they're already dirty because of like my eye makeup. I try not to put too much, but sometimes a little bit more than I tend to comes out. Then I use a Real Techniques face brush to blend it all out. I use a mini Real Techniques brush to blend in between my brows and on top, just so it's a little bit easier. Since I do have wrinkly under eyes, I try to avoid putting foundation there, just so when I put the concealer, it isn't that cakey. As you can notice, my under eyes are still a little dark because I stopped blending my foundation right here, just so I don't really cake it up down there. But on the rest of the face, I just make sure I drag everything down. So now I go in with my Super Stay Better Than Skin concealer by Maybelline. I really love this concealer because it is very affordable and it does not have a thick consistency, which really helps with my problem of caking my under eyes. So what I do is I apply it down here, as well as the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, chin, and forehead. I do go in with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, but I just want to focus this mostly on the outside of the little triangle that I just made using the other concealer. I do this just so that there is still more coverage. I can totally use the Maybelline concealer alone. I just do want that extra coverage on my cheek area, so I just put the Tarte Shape Tape concealer there. I just do not like using the Tarte Shape Tape concealer for under my eyes because it is very thick and can start breaking in between the lines that my under eye has. Now I apply my cream contour, which is the Anastasia contouring stick in the shade Mink. I put a line down here on my jawline. To know exactly where I put the contour, I make a little duck face so I know where to draw on the contour. And then I do put it on my forehead. Now with the face brush that I did use for my foundation, I blend out my chin, cupid's bow, nose, and forehead. I blend the concealer under my eyes. Before I forget, I do use a mini Real Technique sponge. I personally prefer the small ones over the big ones, but either one will do the job. So when I blend, I do stop right where the contour is, just so I can blend the contour now. So I use a angled face brush that I got from BH Cosmetics in a brush set. If you want the link, just let me know. So the way I blend it out is I start out with the jawline because it is the easiest. Then I go with my forehead to blend out the cream contour. On my cheeks, I still make the duck face. I do go in an up and down motion just so it's easier to blend. Now, once I have blended that out, I go in with the face brush and blend everything together. Going in with my airspun powder with a small Real Technique sponge, I just put some under my eyes and on my nose, since I am really oily from there. On my forehead, Cupid's bow and chin, and I drag a line under where I contoured. Now I go in with my Wet n Wild contouring palette. I use the contouring shade that it provides to deepen and set the cream contour that I did. So I do the same duck face and just go in circular motions. Now, since I have done that, I am only going to remove the powder that are under my eyes, chin, and forehead. I cannot leave the powder on my face too long because my face gets really dried out, so you have to decide how long is best for your face. But for my face, I could only leave it for 45 seconds max, because then I start to really feel my face feel like it's gonna explode, and it is a horrible feeling. But I do leave the powder that is under my contour because I like to use that powder to blend everything together once I applied my blush, which is the next step. For blush, I use my favorite Anastasia blush trio in the shade Peachy Love. I love this blush because it is so pigmented and the shades are beautiful, especially for my skin color. So I really like to use that middle shade and mix it with that orange. But if you do have this, or if you are planning to get it, make sure you really dust the brush off before you use it, because it is so pigmented that you don't want to accidentally put too much blush on. So when I apply blush, I just smile and dot it on the apples of my cheeks. Now that I have applied the blush, I use this powder to blend everything together so that the blush color still remains, but it kind of simmers down because it is a little much right now. But once I use this powder to blend everything together, it looks beautiful. And right after that step, I do apply the rest of my eye details, like the bottom color of my lash line, mascara, and waterline eyeliner. Now I'm going to go in with my favorite highlighter, which is the Master Chrome Maybelline highlighter. It is in the shade 100 Molten Gold, which my best friend got for me for my birthday. And I just used this little brush from BH Cosmetics and put my brush into it. And I personally do not like a lot of highlighter, so I just put on enough just so I can see that I do have highlight on. And I put some on the bridge of my nose and Cupid's bow. I love to spray MAC Fix Plus. I know it is not a setting spray, but I just love how dewy it makes me look, and any setting spray can do that for you, but I just personally like the feeling of MAC Fix Plus because I feel like setting sprays makes my face feel really sticky, which I do not like the feeling of. And even without a setting spray, I feel like my makeup lasts all day, which is perfect for me. So I just do use the MAC Fix Plus, but you can use any setting spray. I just fan my face with my hands so it dries. Then I just go in with my lips, which I'm just going to use my favorite lip liner by NYX in Nude Truffle. finished that off with my favorite pink lipstick by Lorac, not sure how to pronounce their name, but it is in the shade Exhibitionist. And that right there is my finished foundation routine. I hope you guys liked it as much as I enjoyed filming it. I just wanted to leave this tutorial up here just in case anybody has any questions, because on my Instagram I don't really list the details since I do mostly post my eyeshadow looks, but now I have a full video of what I do to my face on my YouTube. The makeup definitely looks way better when I'm in the sun and during the day, but it is night right now, and the only thing that I have is my light that I use to film. But looking in the mirror, I am in love with it. I'm telling you guys, the Frankie Rose foundation did not come to play. For my future videos, I will have this eye look up. If you guys are interested in that, it should be up, or if not, it will be up soon. But don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment, and follow my Instagram at Ashley Blends. I am so happy I got to 500 followers, which is such an achievement for me. I am halfway to 1,000 followers, which is perfect, and that really motivates me to keep creating looks, since that is what my Instagram really consists of. It's just me posting all my eyeshadow looks. But if you have any suggestions for any future videos, just let me know in the comment section below, and I'll be happy to try and film it for you guys. So once again, thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye.